Hey guys, did you get out to the movies this weekend? Probably not. Probably not. Looking at the numbers, I might have been the only one. Yeah, the theater looked like I was the only one. Got to talk about this movie though. The Invitation. It's like a Dracula type movie. I have a lot of I have a lot of thoughts on this one. I'm not I'm not entirely happy. I'm a fan of Dracula movies. It's like an abomination of sorts. That's Chris Young and Kane Brown. That's Famous Friends on 101.1 KRMD. It is 9:10. Mason in the morning here with a movie review. Did you guys get out to the movies this weekend? Chances are no. Chances are no, you did not. It was a rough weekend at the box office. Actually, shockingly rough. I mean, apparently the number one movie in the land was The Invitation, which I did go see. I was excited to see it. I was pumped up, ready to go. Dracula type movie, right? Vampires. I like that kind of stuff. Bram Stoker's Dracula. I've read books, seen a lot of movies. So I was excited when I heard about The Invitation, and the trailer did make it look pretty darn good. So I went to see it all by myself at the theaters, and it did end up being number one at the box office. It just so happens to be the lowest on the charts since 1996. No movie got the number one spot at the box office with such a little opening since 1996. It brought in $7 million this weekend. $7 million, and it actually beat out that other new movie, 3,000 Years of Longing, which is a what's his name? George Miller. George Miller does Mad Max and all those movies. That movie did even worse. Even worse. I think it brought in $2.8 million this weekend. 3,000 Years of Longing, and it cost $60 million to make. Talk about a giant loss. That's horrible. But it wasn't as horrible as The Invitation. It wasn't. You guys got to tell me if I'm wrong. You got to tell me if I'm wrong. Number one, there's going to be spoilers all over the place on this movie reviews. This one right here, spoilers everywhere. I'm giving you fair warning. Spoiler for The Invitation. Yes, it was a Dracula movie, and it was made well. It really was. I liked the way it looked. I actually really liked the actors. The woman in it, the main woman, I thought, well, yeah, she's a good pick for this. The Dracula character, I thought he was pretty good. And the cinematography was good. And I thought the story was going to be pretty good until you actually think about it. And then when you get to the end, it just completely falls apart. Once again, spoiler alert, this woman gets picked seemingly out of nowhere to go to a wedding. It's not really a wedding. It's not. She's apparently along the bloodline of somebody who needs to marry Dracula. They need to get a woman from this bloodline, and all they have are all these men. All they have are all these men, and they can't find a woman. Which, how does this work? Why can't you just have a kid, try, and then have a woman? Right? If that's what you got to do. So apparently they've been waiting 160 years, something like that, to have a woman of this bloodline so they could actually have Dracula marry his third wife. Which, when did we need Dracula to have three wives? Since when is this a thing? I don't understand it. Also in this one, Dracula can go outside in the day, and they actually sleep in their coffins at night. There's so many problems here. And let me just jump to the end, the part where it really fell apart. This girl beats Dracula, kills him, dead. He's been around immortal for thousands and thousands of years. And this art major, a 22-year-old art major in ceramics, can kill Dracula. This is the most insane ending I've ever seen in any kind of Dracula or vampire type movie. I mean, this made Twilight seem like it could really happen. It could really happen. Here is an immortal, violent beast who's been around for thousands of years, has one wife that's been around for 100 years, a second wife that he's had for 500 years, and it goes back thousands and thousands of years. Nobody's been able to take care of Dracula. He just kills and eats all these people, drinks their blood. But this lady can apparently just stab him with a candlestick and he'll die. Kind of kicked him into the fire. What is this? How did this movie get made? Did nobody look at this? Did nobody go, this isn't realistic? And I don't mean realistic in the terms of realistic in real life. I mean realistic to the franchise, to the legend of Dracula. What is this about? Some 22-year-old college kid can kill Dracula when nobody else has been able to do it for as long as Dracula's been around. Ugh. Awful weekend. And the movie was good. It was a good movie. And it was so terrible by the end of it. I was excited. I was like, something's got to happen. Nothing happened. She killed him. Dracula. What's that about? And why aren't they making better movies? What's the problem? Are you guys movies lovers like me? Movie lovers? Something must be done. We're going back to 1996 till we've had this bad of movies. 96. The last movie to do so bad was The Island of Dr. Moreau. And that was a #1 hit. Just like this. This is now a #1 movie. This movie that I'm making fun of so much, that's so terrible, that has Dracula getting killed by a college ceramics major with a candlestick. Terrible. What are they trying to do? How is that going to happen? Thousands and thousands of years, nobody could take care of Dracula. Nobody could stop him. And this lady is just stick a candlestick in him. I don't understand it. I don't know why it got made. I'm very frustrated by it. Somebody needs to put out a new Dracula movie and do better.